Here's a video on my final configuration of how to run nitrous properly on a Coyote Mustang. You can put a throttle body plate on, they work. Not very accurate as far as cylinder distribution, but I chose to go with the Nitrous Express direct port plates, which mount underneath your intake manifold. I'll bring you in here and see if I can show you. It's kind of hard to see. Where it says made in the USA there, that's the plates. And then underneath there I have the fuel solenoid. And it's hardlined right to the plates on both of them, obviously. Put my fuel solenoid so close to the intake valves because, well, nitrous moves at 1,000 psi and fuel's at 50, so you can do the math on which one's going to get there first if you don't want a huge lean spike. And in plain sight of view, I think, you should be able to see the nitrous solenoid and the purge solenoid. But this system allows it to be fairly hidden. Most of the time I open the hood, nobody will ever see it. Inside that box is a Digiset delay timer. And that there is a progressive controller. And then depending on how I plug in these relays here, I can control delay or progressive on the solenoids. Underneath the cover there I have also a low pressure fuel solenoid which controls the main ground to the entire nitrous system, so if you ever run low on fuel pressure, it shuts it off. Very important part. Install it. Nothing fancy inside. A Nitrous Express controller. Stays in the glove box. Set it. Forget it. Got a gauge for bottle pressure. And gauge for data logging. And everything's still tuned off SCT X4. Inside the console is the plates, or where the buttons all are, to control bottle heater, activation, purge valve. A few key importance in the trunk. Put a filter on. Install a pressure sensor for your gauge in the cabin, and also a pressure sensor that activates your bottle heater. So when you open it up and activate it, your bottle will stay the same pressure as long as you give it time between passes. It's very easy to dial in. That is an adjustable pressure sensor, so you can adjust what pressure you want your bottle at. One last thing, JMS fuel controller. I plug it in when I open the bottle. Other than that, you can drive it as a stock car, get incredible fuel mileage, rides well, doesn't overheat. If you do it right, it can be done well.